Diana Frances Spencer was born on the 1st July 1961, the fourth of five children of John Spencer, Viscount Althorp, and Frances Spencer, Viscountess Althorp. The Spencer family had been closely allied with the British royal family for several generations. Her grandmothers, Cynthia Spencer, Countess Spencer, and Ruth Roche, Baroness Fermoy, had served as ladies-in-waiting to Queen Elizabeth. Her parents were hoping for a boy to carry on the family line, and no name was chosen for a week until they settled on Diana Frances. Within the family, she was also known informally as Dooch, a reference to her duchess-like attitude in childhood. She grew up with three siblings, Sarah, Jane, and Charles. Her infant brother John died shortly after his birth, 1 year before Diana was born. Diana grew up in Park House, situated on the Sandringham estate. The family leased the house from its owner, Queen Elizabeth II, whom Diana called Aunt Lilibet since childhood. The royal family frequently holidayed at the neighboring Sandringham house, and Diana played with Princes Andrew and Edward. Diana was 7 years old when her parents divorced. Diana's relationship with her stepmother was particularly bad. She resented Rain, whom she called a bully. On one occasion, Diana pushed her down the stairs. She later described her childhood as very unhappy and very unstable, the whole thing. She became known as Lady Diana after her father later inherited the title of Earl Spencer in 1975. Diana was initially homeschooled under the supervision of her governess, Gertrude Allen. She began her formal education at Silfield Private School in King's Lynn, Norfolk, and moved to Riddlesworth Hall School, an all-girls boarding school near Thetford, when she was 9. She did not perform well academically, failing her O-levels twice. Her outstanding community spirit was recognized with an award from West Heath. He demonstrated musical ability as a skilled pianist. She also excelled in swimming and diving and studied ballet and tap dance. He took an advanced cooking course and worked at a series of low-paying jobs. She worked as a dance instructor for youth, until a skiing accident caused her to miss 3 months of work. She then found employment as a playgroup preschool assistant, did some cleaning work for her sister Sarah and several of her friends, and acted as a hostess at parties. Now time to know about her dramatic marriage with King Charles. Diana first met Charles, Prince of Wales, the Queen's eldest son and heir apparent, when she was 16 in November 1977. He was then 29 and dating her older sister Sarah. Drama! Charles and Diana were guests at a country weekend during the summer of 1980, and he took a serious interest in her as a potential bride. The relationship progressed when he invited her aboard the royal yacht Britannia for a sailing weekend to Cowes. He was well received by the Queen Mother, and the Duke of Edinburgh. Charles subsequently courted Diana in London. He proposed on the 6th February 1981 at Windsor Castle, and she accepted. But their engagement was kept secret for 2.5 weeks. So quick! Their engagement became official on the 24th of February 1981. Diana selected her own engagement ring. Following the engagement, she left her occupation as a nursery teacher's assistant and temporarily lived at the Queen Mother's residence, Clarence House. According to the biographer Ingrid Seward, her life was incredibly lonely. Diana was the first Englishwoman to marry the first in line to the throne, since Anne Hyde married James, Duke of York and Albany, later James VII and II, over 300 years earlier. Diana became Princess of Wales at age 20 when she married Charles, then 32, on the 29th July. July 1981, the wedding was held at St. Paul's Cathedral, which offered more seating than Westminster Abbey, a church that was generally used for royal weddings. The service was widely described as a fairy tale wedding and was watched by a global television audience of 750 million people, while 600,000 spectators lined the streets to catch a glimpse of the couple en route to the ceremony.
Will this fairy for Diana?
She did not say she would obey him. Diana wore a dress valued at 9,000 talents. Within a few years of the wedding, the Queen extended Diana visible tokens of membership in the royal family, lending her the Queen Mary's Lover's Knot tiara. Her first son died before his birth, Diana later confessed that she had intentionally thrown herself down the stairs because she was feeling so inadequate. She gave birth to the couple's first son, Prince William. She subsequently suffered from postpartum depression. Amidst some media criticism, she decided to take William, who was still a baby, on her first major tours of Australia and New Zealand, and the decision was popularly applauded. A second son, Harry, was born on the 15th September 1984. She was aware their second child was a boy, but did not share the knowledge with anyone else, including Charles, who hoped for a girl. She was aware their second child was a boy, but did not share the knowledge with anyone else, including Charles, who hoped for a girl. Diana gave her sons wider experiences than was usual for royal children. She rarely deferred to Charles or to the royal family, and was often intransigent when it came to the children. She chose their first given names, dismissed a royal family nanny, and engaged one of her own choosing, selected their schools and clothing, planned their outings, and took them to school herself as often as her schedule permitted. She also organized her public duties around their timetables. Diana was reported to have described Harry as naughty, just like me, and William as my little wise old man, whom she started to rely on as her confidant by his early teens. A second part on Princess Diana will be released soon. That episode will be filled with drama and gossip related to Charles and Diana's separation. The next part will also talk about her actions after their separation and her batty self. Go check out our channel and subscribe.